Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Angles of the Anunnaki 444. If you're new to my channel, I encourage you to read my legal disclaimer before continuing. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and comment, all right? I do appreciate your comments. I do appreciate your watch, your views, okay? The overall energy of this reading is the seahorse, okay? So for some of you, you could be dealing with a father figure, someone who has a lot of children, okay? Or you are being asked to maintain your composure, okay? Or you're maintaining your composure. Some of you, you're dealing with a father figure, okay? This could be in regards to a father figure who has a lot of children, all right? In the recent past, okay, your gifts may have activated, okay? You may have become spiritually aware of someone. You've had some sort of psychic tune-up here, okay? You are tapped in. You're tapped into not just finances, but you're tapped into people who, fidelity is also about being loyal, right? And I feel like your psychic awareness or your spiritual gifts or your spiritual awareness here has caused a tower, a shocking change, a transformation for your family, okay? The sun is illuminating something here, okay? You're about to have some sort of success with the duck, all right? You're about to have some sort of bliss. Something is about to pay off, okay? Because something is being illuminated about your family, all right? Something is being illuminated about your stability. But there is possibly a father figure or someone in your family is about to go through some sort of tower moment, okay? They're in some sort of self-imposed prison, a spiritual prison at this moment. Eight of Swords, woodpecker, okay? They tried to get away with circumspection. They tried to get away with circumventing something here, okay? And now they are stuck. This father figure or whoever this is, all right, or your family, they're in the Eight of Swords because you're sitting here in this energy, serendipity, moral compass, right? Also, somebody could be choosing to remain silent or somebody has chosen to remain silent, and this is why the tower is falling. All right, if someone was supposed to come in and bring you some sort of information or let you know about something and they chose not to, all right, this is one of the reasons why your spiritual gifts were activated, and this is one of the reasons why the tower, all right, is taking place for your family, because somebody chose to remain silent instead of speaking to you. Now we have the chimpanzee, okay, here to help restore balance. You've been in this is your energy, okay? You have a conscious. And this is why somebody is in this Eight of Swords energy, is because they see that you have an Eight of conscious, you have a conscious, right? You have principles, you have values. You have guidelines on how you live your life. This is how you're able to maintain balance. This is how you're able to have fun, right? You've got your back to this family with the cassowary. You're in this, you're weary, okay? But your warrior spirit, you're a warrior, right? For some of you, you could be defending your position, okay? Or you're finding yourself having to defend yourself, defend your service, okay? Or it's like somebody who always wants you to be able to defend, having to defend your service, having to defend yourself. But this is your energy, the cassowary with dog, service, devotion, and honesty, okay? So you're someone loyal, you're friend, all right? They say a dog is a man's best friend, right? A lot of people are going to listen to this and crack jokes. Oh, she's a bitch, right? And to people I don't like, I most definitely am. To people who screw me over, betray me, lie on me, frame me, poison me, attempt to kill me, yes, I am. But for those who have my back, those who support me, okay, this is what you can expect. All right. Someone to have your back, someone to defend you, right? So you may have it looks like for some of you, you're finding yourself in this position of having to defend yourself against your family, defend yourself against this father figure, defend yourself, your time in service. It's like somebody is trying to nitpick, okay? Somebody want to see you, but you're the Queen of Cups. You're the Queen of Cups. You're a psychic visionary. You're compassionate. You're radiant. You're loyal. You're dedicated. You're honest. You're devoted. Okay? You're a warrior. But maybe you had to defend your service because somebody tried to put you in a Four of Pentacles. They tried to create loss. They wanted you to be in lack. And they created all of this with the Tasmanian Devil, Five of Wands, conflict. Putting you in conflict, putting you in competition, hiding the truth from you because they didn't want you to have a new beginning with this masculine friend, an Ace of Wands. They did all of this. They wanted to create lack in your life, okay? They wanted you to have fear. They wanted you to lose, okay? The Queen of Cups, because they did not want you to have this new beginning, all right? This bright future with this masculine, all right? Page of Swords, bottom of the deck. That's the truth, okay? Listen to your instincts. You will always land on your feet. Yeah, you got a family. Whether this is your mother's side or your father's side, okay? But you got family, okay, that's about to have a tower. These people may have tried to want you to leave, or they're trying to force you to leave. This is why they're creating so much chaos and conflict, okay? Or this could have been your past energy as well. They could have tried to create a lot of chaos, drama, and conflict for you to force you to leave before you could find out about your inheritance, or before you could find out about your money, or before you could find out about something that they've done, right? This is why they were trying to force you to leave. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's about to have a tower moment, okay? And it may be a father figure, and it may be your family. Somebody's trying to create, also could be, somebody could be trying to create, this could be a father figure trying to create a tower moment to force you to leave, all right? But for someone, this tower is going to force someone, all right, to go in a new direction, okay? Relocate, all right? The sun is here. Your spiritual gifts are online. Your spiritual gifts are activated, okay? You're being liberated. For some of you, you're breaking free from your family, a karmic father figure, okay? It could even be a karmic mother, right? For some of you, there's about to be a positive tower, okay? You're about to have some sort of success. You're about to receive something. You're about to meet your tribe. Now, like I said, this is angles, okay? That was the first way, all right? Now, the second way, I'm going to read this a second way. You have your divine father here who's asking you to maintain your composure and be at peace, okay? This is why he activated your spiritual gifts, okay? So you could deal with any shocking changes that may come from your family attacking you, right? You're about to have some sort of success. You're about to have some sort of blessing. Something is healing, okay? You're about to receive something. You're about to meet someone. Your stability, okay? Your stability, okay? This is past. This could have taken place in the past. And this could also be somebody that you were dealing with, okay? Could have been a lover or a friend. Somebody wanted you mentally stuck, okay? Mentally stagnant. But you're breaking free of this. You're letting go of the past. You're no longer reminiscing, okay? This is why somebody keep coming around. They want you focused on the past and not on your future, or not on the present energy, right? Somebody wanted to keep you in this Eight of Swords, okay? And it could have been your family. Unable to see, unable to know what's going on. yin, all right? One of the ways I see that you are maintaining balance, okay, is you've learned how to go with the flow and have a little bit more fun, right? And this is causing balance to be restored in every aspect of your life. All right, the yin is a receptive energy, okay? You're about to receive something here, okay? Because you spoke the truth about something, you maintain your moral compass, you have a conscience. Queen of Cups. You're being encouraged to breathe, to meditate, okay? To go within. You're overcoming this scarcity consciousness. This is one of the reasons why they attacked you. This is why your family is currently about to have a tower moment. And something that they've kept hidden, something that they've done behind the scenes is about to be illuminated. And this is why you're about to have some sort of success. Something that was hidden, something that was stolen, something that was kept from you is about to be illuminated. These people wanted you to have to defend, constantly defend yourself, constantly defend your position, constantly defend your service, right? But you're determined. I see also, it could be just you, all right? A lot of people, a lot of this conflict came from your time in service or your time at a job or your time in an industry or your time in the government, okay? Yeah, they wanted you to be in lack. Okay, some of you could have a platform and they've been creating conflict. They've been putting you in competition. They've been hiding the truth. All right, they wanted you to be in fear. They wanted you to be in lack. They did not want to see you have anything. They wanted your channel to be shut down. Okay, they don't want you to be seen as a star. They did not want you to have this Ace of Wands. But guess what? You are having this Ace of Wands. These people created so much conflict for you, okay? Out of ignorance, out of fear, out of ego, out of hate, out of envy, out of jealousy, okay? And guess what? You still get a new beginning with the squirrel. You still have a new beginning, okay? After these people did everything to try and keep you stuck and stagnant in a Four of Pentacles and lack, they wanted you busted, broke, all right? Ugly, stinky, right? They did everything they could. This could have been like a father. This could have been a father or your own family who did this. Because they've stolen something of yours. They're hiding something of yours. And it's about to come to light. Why? Because it's justice. It's to be fair. You're about to have a new beginning with this masculine, okay? After everything these people did to you, okay? You're about to get justice. Something is about to be made fair. You have some sort of fortunate tidings, some sort of good news coming in, okay? Your crown chakra could be activating. Why? Because you're blessed, you're chosen, you're highly favored by the divine. Flexible, okay? For some of you, this is like you're not having to work ever again. You're not going to have to work a 9 to 5. You're not going to have to apply for jobs anymore, right? You're going to be able to move around, all right? Go where you want to, do what you want to, and you're not going to have anybody over you, okay? Because you're blessed. You've been chosen by the Most High, by your ancestors. Now is a lucky time. Rabbit, you could be born in the year of the rabbit. Tell me about the Tower and the Sun. Be at home. So for some of you, okay, you could be a homebody, all right? You could like to stay at home. Yeah, somebody, it may be like at home, somebody's about to have a tower moment, all right? Somebody could be living, all right? So somebody could be living in your home, okay? Something could belong to you, something could have been in your name, all right? And it's about to be illuminated, all right? So somebody may be forced to move out of your home, okay? Or somebody tried to create in the past a tower moment to force you out of your home. They tried to affect your stability so you would be evicted or that you would be forced to leave. Now, if you know you haven't done anything, you haven't set up here and created scenarios and lies and conflict for somebody to lose their home, okay? But they did that to you. The karma is that the same thing will happen to them. So stay, for some of you, take it how it resonates. So if you've been a homebody, maybe you're considering going out, right? Maybe you're considering going out, okay? Meeting your tribe, right? Networking. And somebody wanted to create a tower for you, okay? To keep you stuck at home. Unable to meet anyone, unable to have a new beginning, right? We're gonna get some more clarifiers on this. Watch and wait, okay? Watch and wait. So if you've been in an Eight of Swords about your family, or if you've been in some sort of Eight of Swords about your stability, okay? Spirit is saying watch and wait. Something is playing out in the background. The divine is orchestrating something, okay? We're going to see who this tower hits, all right, and what comes out of it. We have the electric eel spirit. In the meantime, you're being encouraged to continue to bring your ideas to life. Yeah, you know, you sing your own songs, right? So you're someone who creates your own, you're someone who creates, somebody copied you, all right? Somebody attempted to copy you in the past, all right? And whoever this is that attempted to copy you in the past, they're having a tower moment. Somebody could have copied your signature. Somebody could have copied your ideas. Somebody could have copied your writing. Somebody could have copied your material, okay? But this is also saying that you are singing your own song, all right? You're being honest here. Serendipity, moral compass. You are the one who is the original owner, and you are the original creator of something, okay? That's why balance is being restored. So your family could have tried to take something from you, okay, or copy your ideas, or copy your project or your plans, okay, your signature. They could have tried to claim something as theirs, but you're over here, all right, creating your own. For some of you, you're working on something in silence. Don't let your family know about it, all right? Whatever you're working on, don't let your family know about it. Your tribe know about it, okay? Until you, like I said, until your ideas are actually coming into fruition, until you see them in the 3D, manifesting in the 3D, okay? Until you're cutting that ribbon, you're having the open door ceremony. Don't let no one know, because these people are your tribe, okay? Tried to create some sort of conflict. They tried to stop you. They tried to keep something from you. Your spiritual gifts is creating a tower moment for your family and their stability. Because what they're hiding is being uncovered. You could be receiving so sometimes, you know how Beethoven and Mozart, they hear music, okay? Or and some people can just compose, all right? They hear music and they're able to compose. So I'm picking up on that's kind of like who you are, right? Bring a gentle touch. Okay, so for some of you, You know, you have been in this warrior energy, you have been in this defender energy for such a long time, okay, because of your service, right? And now Spirit is encouraging you to be gentle with yourself. Take time out, breathe, okay? You overcame this scarcity consciousness because you turned knowledge into wisdom. You're making this conflict, this competition, and people hiding the truth. You're making them work for you, okay? You're taking this negative energy I see and you're transmuting it, okay? You're turning this knowledge into wisdom, okay, on your platform or whatever your project you're working on. You're the star. Freedom is yours, okay? The Ace of Wands with this masculine, okay? Justice. So you do have a new beginning here with, you know, a masculine energy, a friend, okay? This is your justice. Somebody wanted to detour this. Somebody wanted trust in divine detours. Somebody wanted to take you off your path. Somebody is trying to turn your friends against. Somebody may have been trying to turn your friends. Beware and be mindful. You have the freedom, okay? Freedom is yours. So I'm talking to somebody who is single. Single. Spirit has a plan. Trust in divine detours. Spirit has a plan. Okay, so the message from this masculine friend is to trust in divine detours. Spirit has a plan, okay? So like I said, somebody could be trying to create a tower moment for you, okay? Or somebody is about to have a tower moment, all right? Slow and steady wins the race. Hard work creates good luck. Yeah, somebody in the past wanted to create a tower moment so that you would be forced to leave or walk away from your tribe or walk away from your stability. Now they're in some sort of self-imposed prison, reminiscing about the past because they see you in this upright energy, okay? Having fun, balancing out the scales, receiving blessings. Why? Because you learned from the past. And now your family is about to be forced to learn from the past, right? So whatever they attempted to do to you, it's backfiring, it's blowing up in their face, it's not going to work, they're being exposed, they're not going to win. Because you learned from the past. You gained new perspectives. You moved on. You had an epiphany. You liberated yourself from these people. Or this is what you're doing. Why? Because it's time for you to make your dreams real with the spider spirit. It's time for you to weave your own canvas, right? So there is something that your rebalance is being restored to, okay? And for some of you, this is just like leaning into your feminine energy, okay? Being gentle with yourself, being loving with yourself, being caring with yourself. For some of you, your ancestors want you to have more fun, okay? So maybe things have been very serious, things have been very grim, things, have been, even financially, things could have been tight because of the conflict that your friends, your family, your co-workers, okay, created for you in the past. But you've evolved past them. You're evolving past them. It's time to focus on your own dreams and leave them in the past. You know your worth, okay? You know your worth. This is why you can defend yourself. This is why you can stand. This is why you can stand up. This is why you're in this resolute of not backing down, because you know your worth. There is always enough. Okay, so this is somebody who wanted what was yours. This is somebody who was going to do any and everything that they could, they were trying to do any and everything that they could, all right, to take what was rightfully yours. This is what this Tasmanian devil is, but there's something Spirit is letting them know. There's more than enough to go around. There's more than enough abundance for you to make your own dreams real. Why are you going to go take somebody else something that I've blessed them with? Now you got to pay the piper. There's consequences to your actions. You may have been getting away with this for a long time. This is the lesson that they're learning. That there is always enough, or this is a lesson that they will be learning, especially if they've stolen a home, land, inheritance, property. They're about to lose it, okay? Their entire foundation is about to crumble, and they're being forced to give back what is rightfully yours. And now they get to experience what scarcity is. Now they get to experience the fear of loss. Now they get to experience conflict. Now they get to experience what it feels like to be put in competition. Now that the lessons, okay, that they thought that they were trying to teach you, that you've already mastered because of your time in service, your time in working, okay? The lessons you've already mastered, now they get to experience it. Yeah, there's more than enough money, okay? Especially if you're on a platform and somebody is trying to create conflict for you on a platform so that you won't eat, okay? Somebody wanted to keep you in this Four of Pentacles to prevent you from having this new beginning. But guess what? Holy Spirit is saying freedom is yours. Okay? You're about to get justice. Something is about to be made fair. Whoever is blocking you, attacking you, or creating this conflict, they're about to have a tower moment. And so it is, and so it shall be. Okay? They need to heal. This masculine needs to heal, okay? So there's a friend, okay? This now I understand trust in divine detours, okay? So there's a friend in your soul tribe, okay, that needs to heal before you have a new beginning with them, okay? That's why Spirit said trust in divine detours. This masculine, all right, that you were friends with, he needs to heal first. Before you have a new beginning. Peacock Spirit, it's time to let it shine, okay? So you're getting ready. You're someone with an open heart. You've healed. Your heart is open. It's glowing, okay? You're in this peacock energy, okay? Speaking your truth. We have blue and green. Blue is throat chakra. Green is heart. Your throat and your heart is open at this moment, okay? And it is creating tower moments because you're speaking up for yourself. You're standing your ground. You're speaking the truth, okay? You're slowly and steady moving forward, okay? Working hard. And it's paying off. So for some of you, it's time to go do something constructive. It's time. For some of you, you could be going back to school. You could be finding a new job. You could be relocating, right? But your heart is open to new opportunities, right? Currently, you're just enjoying yourself. You're enjoying the bliss. You're enjoying success. You're enjoying victory, okay? For some of you, you could be at home enjoying yourself, right? Enjoying your own company. For some of you, it's time to go back to school. Yeah. Once again, the magic works through you, okay, with the scarab beetle, all right? You're being encouraged to take time out, all right? And focus on you. Focus on your dreams with the brown bear spirit. Hi. Come here. Come here, Chunky Boo. Come here. Oh, what you bringing me? You got some clothes? Come here. Come here. What's the matter? Oh. He on the bed. He's sitting on the bed fussing. Spirit is saying you no longer need to defend yourself. Okay? You spoke your truth. You were honest. You were devoted. Okay? You no longer need to defend yourself, and you no longer need to defend your time and service. Okay? You're setting boundaries, okay, with anyone who's creating conflict in your life, anybody who's putting you in competition, anyone who is hiding the truth from you, okay? Why? Because you're co-creating with the universe. You're co-creating with your ancestors. You're overcoming lack. You're overcoming your fears. You're overcoming your fears when it comes to material success, right? Your relationship with money. Somebody regrets. This is also giving me someone regrets putting you in competition. Somebody regrets putting you in conflict because you set boundaries with them. Somebody did this because, and it's almost like somebody did this because you set boundaries with them, or you spoke some sort of truth to them, or you told them the truth and they didn't want to listen. All right, so you may have told this masculine the truth, all right? But Spirit is saying you may need to set boundaries with this masculine, okay? Right now, it's time to focus on yourself. Freedom is yours. I'm not saying it's never no more between you and this masculine, okay, who you were friends with, but it's time for either you to heal or it's time for this masculine. But the snake spirit, this is a snake, okay? Time to heal, all right? Shed old skin. This came out over eel with masculine. Somebody is shocked. There is a masculine that is shocked that you are getting justice, or that something is being made fair, or that you have a new beginning, okay? Or that you are free and not locked up. So whatever somebody tried to do to you, or somebody tried to create in the background, all right, to steal your freedom, to steal your thunder, to steal your light, to steal your ideas, okay? It has backfired in a horrendous way. And the bottom of the deck is a dragonfly spirit with the truth transcends illusion. You're being encouraged to trust in the great mystery at this time with the whale spirit, okay? The whale is often judgment. So this masculine, okay, could be, going through judgment, or he's under judgment at this time, all right? But trust that this masculine that you're friends with, he needs to heal, or he is healing, okay? Or trust that you will have a new beginning when the time is right. In the meantime, go ahead and focus on you. Continue co-creating with spirit, all right? And remember to give with gratitude and grace. Partners, inspiration, all right? So you may be meeting a new partner. You may be meeting a new tribe member, okay? This could be somebody very persistent, okay? Somebody could,